Hello my young friends and welcome to Obsidian Soft. Look at this. I made my own alarm timer. The arrow spins and when it finishes the circle, it plays music.
Wake up, banana alarm. Dancing monkeys on my arm.
Today you will make your own too. So let's begin. Open up ScratchJr on your tablets. Tap on Home. Tap on Plus to start a new project. So we are making an alarm timer. A timer waits, and then plays some sound to show that time is up. First, we need to make a timer character. Remember that all things that move in ScratchJr on the stage are performing in our project. So they are digital characters. We already have a cat character, but a cat doesn't look like a timer at all, so we need to remove it. So keep your finger on it until this red cross shows and then tap on it to remove it. Now, we do not have any character here, so we need to add our alarm timer. So tap on this plus button and then you can choose your character here, something that you have drawn before or something that has already been given by ScratchJr. So we do not have anything looking like a clock here. So we need to draw our own character. So we can do that. We can tap on this paintbrush and then we can choose our favorite color. I'm going to choose blue here and then tap on this shaped circle button and then put your finger here and start making a circle and try to make it as round as possible. And the trick to do is that you make it 6 big squares wide and 6 big squares tall. So you go down 6 squares and you go towards the right 6 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I look at how tall it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And do you see that this is the middle, okay? So let's draw a small circle here too, but I'm going to choose a different color, okay? So I'm going to draw a small circle here, okay? And I'm going to fill it up by tapping on the paint bucket and then tapping on the outline of my circle, and then I'm going to choose my blue color again and then tap on the outline of the blue circle to fill it up with color too. Now I am going to draw a line on top of this circle. And how to make a perfectly straight line. First I'm going to choose my mustard color again and then this square tool and just drag your finger to make a very thin rectangle, okay, like this, and then just fill it up with color using the bucket. Tap on the outline and it's now a very straight line. So that's a trick to draw very straight lines in ScratchJr, that you use the square button. Now I want also an arrow here, so I can use this triangle button shape to make a triangle. No worries if it is not exactly on top of the line, we can move it using this arrow button. Choose it, don't move the circle by mistake, just move the triangle and then just fill it up with the color too. So like this, okay? Actually, I can move it a little bit towards here. So now that looks good, okay? So our drawing of the alarm timer is complete. We can go back. So tap on this button and you can see that our clock is a bit small for our stage. So how to make it permanently forever bigger is a trick that you use the purple look blocks, and there's a grow block here. Just bring it down and tap on it a few times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can actually do it one more time, 6. So that's a good size, and then just throw it up like this. Okay, just put your finger on it and drag it upwards, and now it will just go away and your alarm timer is big forever. We can also give a nice background to our stage by tapping on this picture button and then choosing a picture that you like from here. I'm going to choose this lake view one. So that looks nice. Now I want to make this arrow start turning. Okay, so these yellow blocks are called the triggering blocks. They start something. Okay, so you already know about the green flag that starts our game or starts our project. So just get that. And from the blue blocks, which are called the motion blocks, these are the blocks that make our characters in ScratchJr move. So get this turn right block, and you can actually choose how many times you want it to turn, but I only want it to turn once. So let's try our timer, what has been done so far in it, by tapping on this green flag. So every time I tap on the green flag, it rotates once. And it looks that our arrow is moving, but let me tell you a secret. The whole clock is turning, not just the arrow. It only looks as if the arrow is moving. That is a magic trick for your eyes. And this is called an illusion. Okay? Now our arrow just turns once. But a real timer, it keeps on turning. Okay? Time keeps on going on. So we need to turn it many times. For this, we are going to use a repeat block. So inside our orange control blocks, these are called the control blocks, we control things here. We have this repeat block. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to put my turn right block inside this repeat block, and then I'm going to attach it to my green flag block. Okay, let's try it now. So did you see now it turned 4 times, but it did it quite quickly. And why did it do it 4 times? Because my repeat block said 4 times. So I can change the number here to 12. And let's see what happens here. So did you see what happened? That was so amazing that our arrow just turned a full circle, just like the seconds needle on our actual clock at home. But wasn't it too quick? So how to slow it down? We will use a special orange block. Remember, these are the control blocks. So we are going to use a special orange block that will make the character wait. So I'm going to add this wait 10 block before turning right. Everything is still inside the repeat 12 block. Now, this wait 10 block means that it will wait for actually 1 second in real time. Okay, so let's see. You can compare it to your clock at home too, that it turns after every 1 second. Okay. So now you can see that our arrow turned 12 times in exactly 12 seconds. After the 12 seconds are up, we will send a message using the yellow send message block. Okay, so we have this yellow send message block. Okay, and we can choose any color here. So let me choose red here, but I have to remember that my timer, when it completes the full circle, it sends a red envelope, a red message. So I'm now going to record some music for our timer. So tap on these green blocks and we have this pop sound that is already present in ScratchJr. But if you have done other projects with me before, you know that we can even record our own voice. And we can record music playing on a phone, right? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to play some music and I'm going to record it using this microphone block. So tap on it once and get ready to play some music. So I'm going to choose the music on my phone first. Now it's very important that you tap on this red record button and then play the music on your phone, or start singing or start saying something, and then after you are done singing or playing the music, tap on this square button. This is very important, okay? So let's do it. Tap here.
Wake up, banana alarm. Dancing monkeys on my arm.
Tap this tick mark. So now we have a recorded sound block here, and what we can do is that we want to play this one when it receives the red message. Oh, by the way, our script here is complete. So what we can do is, so that we know that our script here is complete, we can put the red cap block. Okay, now coming back to my yellow blocks, I'm going to choose this receive message block and I'm going to choose red, because remember I'm sending a red message, and then I'm going to play my recorded sound. Okay, and then I'm going to finish it off with the red cap block. How about we make our alarm timer dance while playing the music? Okay, that would be pretty nice, right? So again, that also starts when the red message is received, and remember to choose the red, and then in an orange repeat block, and you will have to see how many times you want your dance to repeat. So I'm going to make it 8, and then I am going to put in something here, a movement block, because dance is all about movement. So from the blue movement or motion blocks, I'm going to get this hop block and plug that in, put it inside this block. Let me put here so that it's a bit separate and you're able to see what's happening here. So I received the red message, and then inside a repeat block, I'm going to make the character hop. Hop means going up and then coming down, but only once and 8 times. Okay, let me finish this script too with the red cap block, and let's try it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And see, here it goes.
Dancing monkeys on my arm.
Actually, I can make it 10 here, and I think then it will go better with the music. And We are done with the alarm timer that I showed you in the beginning of this video. Now I have a question for you. How can we change our 12 seconds timer into a 1-minute timer? Wouldn't that be even cooler? Look at the clock in your home. It has 12 numbers. Moving from one number to the next takes how many seconds? Have you seen the seconds needle? It takes 5 tiny steps while moving from 12 to 1 and then from 1 to 2. Isn't that correct? So instead of turning every 1 second, we want our alarm timer to turn every 5 seconds. Right now, our weight block is 10. And I told you before that this means 1 second. So if I'm going to make it 20, won't that mean 2 seconds? And if I make it 30, that would make it 3 seconds. And what if I make it 40? 4 seconds. And here we go. We can make it 50, and that means 5 seconds. Now each turn waits 5 seconds, and after 12 turns, 1 whole minute is finished. And we can try it out too. So let's see. Now it is waiting. And it waited for 5 seconds before turning. So this is our 1-minute timer in action. Okay? Because it is waiting 5 seconds to make each turn. So we've just made a 1-minute timer, okay? And we are done. Great job making your own alarm timer in ScratchJr. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe so you do not miss our next fun project. Bye. Have fun. Thank you for watching.